Let's go over this hard matheboid question. A circle has a center G and points M and N lie on the circle. So let's start with the circle center G and points M and N lie on the circle. So let's just say M is here and N is here. M, N. Line segments MH and NH are tangent to the circle at points M and N. So H, like this H is tangent to M and N. So it's tangent to M and N, right? So let's just say let's say H is here, right? So this is tangent to M like this, and this is tangent to N like this. Now it's saying if the radius of the circle is 168 millimeters, and the perimeter of the quadrilateral GAMH is 3856. What is the distance between G and H? Okay, so it's asking for the distance between this, okay? So the radius is 168 millimeters, so we know G to N would be 168, okay? And M to G would also be 168 because they're both the radius. And we know that the perimeter of the quadrilateral is 3856 millimeters. So let's just set up a simple Desmos regression. We can do 168 plus 168 plus, let's say, x1 plus x1 is equal to 3856. So the reason I did x1 plus x1 is because this is unknown and this is also unknown. Okay, that's why we did x1 and x1, and we have to do 1 because it's a variable, and Desmos doesn't use normal x as a variable, so you have to add a 1. You can even add L if you want. So yeah, let's just do L. So we know the length is 1760, right? So this is 1760, and this is 1760. Now it's asking for the distance between points G and H. So G and H. Okay. This is just gonna be a simple Pythagorean theorem. So we're just gonna do 168. Sorry, my handwriting's bad right now. 168 squared plus 1760 squared, right, equals to C squared, right? So if we put that in the Desmos, plus 1760 squared regression C squared, right? So this shows us that the value of C is 1768, meaning that G and H, the distance between G and H is equal to 1768, because that's our C value. So if we look at the answer choices, that's going to be D.